Is this the best armoured Batman? Let's find out. The packaging nicely displays Batman at the front here. Side of the box, Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice. Imagery from the movie. So let's crack this bad boy open and see if it's worth the wait. And here he is, fresh out of the packaging. And I have to say, right off the bat, I'm not a huge Snyderverse Batman fan, but Ben Affleck played a great Batman, and this figure absolutely nails it. So, starting with accessories, comes with a basic DC Multiverse stand, a trading card, and a pair of hands, which is a bit disappointing for this figure. It doesn't come with a kryptonite spear or his grenade gun or anything like that, which is a bit of a downer. But I know he's done another version, McFarlane, which does actually have those accessories, so you'd have to buy two, which is a bit shit really. And he also comes with a battle damage head. But with that said, I'm still very happy with this figure. All the details are there. It looks so good, and I hope it comes across on camera because it really pops. It looks fantastic in person, even down to the details on the eyes here. It's painted with a kind of like a whitey blue color, and it really pops. It makes it look like he's got light up eyes when he doesn't, and I think that looks fantastic to me. And they've nailed Ben Affleck's looks there, because when you compare it to this BVS Batman, I think this one looks miles better, especially around the mouth plate. So, articulation on this guy, I've not actually moved him around yet, so let's see what sort of range we can get. So starting off with his head, you can spin around, no problem. His helmet gets a little bit stuck on this strap here when you move it, so be careful. You can get the range you want, but just be wary that this will catch. So his head, I'm happy with the articulation you can get there. His arms go up no problem at all, which is great. He's got a rubber shoulder pad, which makes the articulation work really well. It doesn't hinder anything around this area. And let's just look at that detail. McFarlane have done such a good job with this. I'm absolutely loving it. It's got all the gashes. Yeah, that looks so good to me. Let me know if it looks good through the camera, but I'm really liking this. So he's got single jointed elbows. Again, the gold really pops on this. I'm absolutely loving it. It'd be nice if he had double jointed, but I can live with single on both arms. It's quite stiff that side, so do be careful if you get this. You can move no problem here around the waist midsection here. Has he got articulation here? Yep, you can spin him around there, no problem whatsoever. He's got quite good range on his leg here actually. That's quite good, considering most other McFarlane figures don't have this sort of range. Again, look at all this detail here. It looks amazing. I'm really impressed for the price of this guy. You know, that £20 in the UK, you know, whatever that works out in dollars. But for the money, I think you get your money's worth. Apart from obviously lack of accessories, but I'm really liking it. So he's got double jointed knees, legs on both legs. Yeah, he's got a great range there. You can see all the lovely detail again. He's got his studded boots. Let's go down to his ankles now. Let's see what sort of range we can get. So yeah, you can go up, down, side to side. It's got toe pivot, I think. Oh, flipping heck. They're sharp, them. So be careful with this guy. They are really sharp. Flipping heck. Wow. So let's see if we can move on this side. Yep. Look at that. That is so cool. So this guy has got a cloth cape, which is great to see McFarlane are doing this sort of thing, because I find with a lot of these figures, when they've got a plastic cape, they're a little bit too back heavy and they topple over too much, and that's why you need the stand. But this guy just he just stands, no problem at all, which is fantastic to see as he falls over. Let's try that again. Ta-da! There we go. It just looks so cool. I know I'm like gushing over this figure, but I'm really liking it. And if you've got this guy, let me know what you think of it. And do you actually like Ben Affleck as Batman? He's not my favourite, but he did a great job with the script Snyder, produced. But that's a subject for a different story, different day. So the cloth cape is fantastic. It's got wires down both sides. It'd be good if they dirtied up the bottom here. They gave it some sort of like mud, like brown little wash at the bottom here. That would just like elevate this figure, to the next level. Same with the belt buckle here, if there was some paint here. But apart from that, there are only little nitpicks. I think this figure's great. Really good. So, should we compare him to other Batman and DC Multiverse? So here he is next to Affleck, just in the normal suit. You can see he's not actually... Yeah, he's a little bit bigger. Obviously, he's a lot wider, which is good. He needs to actually be that way. And he's taller, which is also good to see. So let's bring in another DC Multiverse. This is my Kit Bash Battle Damage Batman. And let's bring in a Dark Knight Returns Batman, which can go here. Again, this guy is a lot bigger, which is great to see. Do you like that scale? Yeah, I'm loving that. That's really good. I should have the Batman ready to go with this to do the classic "Tell me, do you bleed?" So that's the DC Multiverse, and here he is next to a Mezco Batman. And again, you can make this scale work, because this guy's a lot bigger, Mezco a lot smaller, and this figure, it's years old now, but it's so good. It's one of my favourite Batman figures in my collection. And since he's an armoured Batman, let's bring in another armoured Batman, which is an absolute pain to stand. I was saying about the rubber capes before. That's one of the reasons why he's a nightmare to stand, as well as his studded boots. So I'm actually surprised this guy's bigger than this one actually. Yeah, I didn't expect that. But you can make it work, and he won't actually stand. So if you've got this guy, and are you collecting the Batman vs Superman line from McFarlane, I'd love to know your thoughts. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.